I have a client that changed their name, thus changing their domain.
Mm.
The moan is funny because it's something, clients like to do when they start doing well. They're like, hey, we're doing well, let's change our name.
Switch it up on you,
And just make
okay?
things kind of turbulent.
Yeah.
80% of the backlinks are now 301 redirects. The 301 redirects pass the same amount of rank as a direct link. So 301 redirects are still definitely a thing. Um, especially like this is like a legitimate 301 redirect. So it really doesn't get any better than this. Like as far as read 301 redirects working and it passing the full value of the link, this is pretty much as good as it gets, right? And I would say, if you're doing something like this, it gets pretty close, wouldn't you say, Nick, to the full value of the link?
Yeah. It's definitely going to cause some turbulence,
Yeah.
but the point is you've got a website, A, that is indexed and resonating in the SERPs, and you're going to send it over to B immediately and seamlessly, right? So, and especially if it's branded to branded, yeah, I mean, like Chris said, that's the perfect real way to do a 301. That's how they should work.
Yeah. And you could even put a page up on your website saying something along the lines of, "Hey, we were formerly this, and now we've changed our name to this." You can throw that up there. I've seen people talking about doing kind of stuff like that when they do 301s. Basically, this company, normally it would be like, "Well, we acquired this other company," so that's gives a reason for doing
Yeah.
a 301, kind of like a press page almost. And you could
Hmm.
even run like a press release and link to that page when you do your press release. Um, and yeah, but yeah, it's a little bit different since it's not really an acquisition, but it's a brand change name, so it's still press worthy, right? You could do the same kind of deal, make a page on the website, tell them what happened, run a press release, and
Yeah.
link to that page, and that just kind of just blends everything all together, makes it all nice and tidy. And then Nick, since you are the 301 guy, why don't you let him know what you would do as far as is he redirecting the entire 3 domain? Is he doing like URL by URL? Like, is he
Well, my
rebuilding every
guess
single
is
page and just going exact page to exact page? What would you advise him?
my guess is this is, and it is going to be best practice, right? But since it's branded and it's a brand change, then everything is going to be rebuilt exactly the same way under a different
Yeah,
brand,
even just
right?
copy the site over.
Yeah, so just copy the site over 301 everything. Make sure that for especially any ranking pages, your 301 redirects are direct. There, page to page, permalink to permalink. But yeah, I mean, for something like this, it should be pretty straightforward. It's definitely not best practice to want to, change things up digitally after you've, kind of been ranking in the SERPs. But if you got to do it, then yeah, this should be pretty straightforward since it's already indexed, since it's a direct 301, after everything's been ranking in the SERPs, it should be pretty straightforward. But yeah, just copy the entire website, put it on the new branding, change up the branding, and you really shouldn't have to alter anything
And how
else.
would you do the 301?
What do you mean? Just well, what do you mean
Like,
exactly?
would you just like 301 the entire thing over, or would you go like page to page, or how would you do it?
Page to page, yeah. I mean, because, well, hypothetical, like you've got, let's say, a WordPress plugin, like, what is it? The one I like to use is all-in-one WP transfer, something like that, to create a backup and then transfer it over. That would rebuild the entire site, permalink structure and all, right? Off of the main URL that you decide to use. So yeah, if you are going to get rid of any pages, and especially if they are ranking pages, or if you want to alter that permalink structure, then get a redirect plugin and like redirection or something like that, and make sure that these old ranking pages, if you want to optimize or something like that, you are 301ing to the actual permalink that you want
So you do a
to get
plugin and
everything going
just
to.
so you leave the old site up and then you put a 301 plugin on and you just individually 301 each page over to the exact matching page.
Well, no, if you rebuild the website, then the permalink structures are like, automatically going to match.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't even really have to worry about that. Now, hypothetically, again, like something I do like to use is a 404 to similar post plugin as well, just in case you do, miss something or something gets broken along the way. At least then you're not going to get 404 pages. They're just going to go to the most similar page based on the permalinks. Now, mind you, some people might want to see these 404s, which you'd be able to, find in any number of ways. But yeah, best practice for me would just be rebuild the website, 301 directly page to page.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.